It was crazy, and it worked really well. We went from the most angry, cussing, yelling customer to probably one of my biggest referrals. And don't get defensive. That's the worst thing you can do is get defensive. Don't get defensive. Hey everybody, Todd here. I wanted to take a minute and tell you about a couple of customers that were a little bit more difficult than normal, but both situations turned into positive situations. First story I want to tell you was a few years ago. We did an install out in Woodland, and unfortunately one of my guys stepped in some caulking paint stuff and tracked it all the way into the home. My client called me furious, and this is where we jump into our last: listen, apologize, solve, and thank. So I immediately jumped into fix mode. So I listened to the problem, I apologized profusely, and then I had a cleaning service. I called the cleaning service immediately, come out and professionally clean it. Got it up out of the carpet, fixed it, gave them a gift card for the trouble, and thanked them for the opportunity to fix this. And we went from the most angry, cussing, yelling customer to probably one of my biggest referrals. She tells everybody about me because I think customers just default to the fact that we're not going to fix the problem. And that's, as salesmen, sometimes we get defensive, and we can't get defensive. We have to look into how they're seeing the situation. You've got to listen. And once you know that, you can really solve these problems. The second thing I want to talk to you about was just happened to me this week. I had a customer who I thought was very difficult. They asked the most in-depth questions I've ever had about the electrical system of what we were doing, because we had to do a main panel upgrade and we had to fix a mistake that a prior company did when they installed their generator. It took us almost 2 months to get it, and then it finally clicked to me. I sometimes dumb things down for my own understanding because I can't jump into this. And I looked into these clients. One was a project manager and one was a farmer who did electrician. We sat down with me, my electrician, and my project manager, and we wrote the most in-depth letter explaining exactly what we're going to do and quoting actual code. It was crazy, and it worked really well. I sent that email, no problems. When we went there to install this week, they were still very leery because the other client, we said that the other company did a bad job. So he sat there and watched my electrician fix it. And it went from, I don't trust you, to, oh my gosh, I'm so mad at the other company because this system looks good. It's taken care of. By the end, he was shaking my hand, thanking me. We have to look at every opportunity of an angry customer, every opportunity as an opportunity to provide amazing customer service. If everything goes perfect, they don't really see your value. I think I show my value when things go wrong. In 6 months, they call me to help them look at their PG&E bill, or they don't understand what their monitoring looks like. So we as salesmen, we as people, we need to make sure that we take these complaints and try to understand them and help. And don't get defensive. That's the worst thing you can do is get defensive. Don't get defensive. Go back to our last. Listen, apologize, solve, and thank. I really like this term, and I hope you guys got a little bit out of this video. Remember, Fat Batman is coming, and this is going to be a good one. I just had to go pick up some supplies. So I hope you guys have a good day. Don't forget to subscribe and follow Yep, That's Todd for more videos, and I hope to see you soon. Bye. Listen. Oh, gosh. More bloopers.